Wall sits are a very simple exercise to do, but there are some specifics that I want to go over with you to get the most benefit. Now, wall sits were done in the study by the British Journal of Sports Medicine and are very effective because you're using a lot of big muscles. So in all isometric exercises, it doesn't matter which one you do. The more muscles and the bigger muscles you use for longer, the better off you're going to be. Wall sits also have a benefit as we age for strengthening our hips and our thigh muscles, and this protects us from falling down, for example, and breaking a hip. Now, the way to do a wall sit is to obviously go up against a wall, and you're going to want to stand away from the wall about the length of your femur or your thigh bone. So for some people, they may be only a short distance from the wall, or taller people may be a far distance. So you have to figure out what the distance is. And the way to do this is to just experiment to go up against a wall and stand away from the wall, maybe a foot, foot and a half. And what you're going to do is you're just going to test it and sit down in a wall sit and make sure that your knees are not too far forward. So if I put my feet super close to the wall and I'm like this is not the way you want to do it. You want to make sure that your tibia or your shin bone right here is vertical. So this would be too close to the wall. This would be too far away from the wall. This is about right. So I now know the distance that I'm going to be from the wall. Now, depending on the strength of an individual, you may have to modify this because not everyone can do a wall sit. If you are really weak in the thighs, you could just lean up against the wall so that your legs are about 45 degrees to vertical. Now, as you get stronger, what you'll do is you'll lower yourself down to the point where your thigh bones will be level with the floor. That's really the way to do it. How you're going to do this to begin with is what you'll do is you'll get into a wall sit and just hold this position like this for about 20 seconds. Now, 20 seconds is the beginning steps of how to do a wall sit. If you start to get too fatigued and tired, just push yourself up off the wall. As you get stronger, what's going to happen is you can start to hold this wall sit for longer periods of time. The ultimate goal is to hold this wall sit for about 2 minutes. Once you can do 2 minutes, you're not going to hold it for any longer than that. But what you'll do is you'll do more repetitions. So you'll do 2 minutes, stand up, walk around, rest for a little bit, and then what you can do is do this again for 2 minutes. As you get stronger, you can build up to 5 or 6 repetitions of this. So if you did 6 repetitions of 2-minute wall sits, it's really only 12 minutes of exercise. One of the cool things about isometric exercises is for most people, you do not get that muscle soreness that most people experience when they exercise. So if you've ever exercised before at a gym and the next day you can hardly move, that really doesn't happen with isometric exercises. So depending on your fitness level, you may want to do this every other day just to give your body a rest. But because you don't get sore, you can literally do these exercises and benefit from them by doing them every day, because that is what will lower your blood pressure. You should drink water. It's healthy.
I'm dry fasting.
Well, then eat meat.
Causes cancer.
You can eat eggs.
Cholesterol.
Vegetables.
Lectins. OMG.
Fruit.
Sugar.
Food.
I'm fasting.
Magnesium.
Okay, you got me. We can all agree magnesium is great for you.
Don't you get sick of the confusion when it comes to diet? Well, I sure do. And magnesium is one of those things that almost everybody can agree upon, except for one thing. Which magnesium do you take? There's magnesium chelate, which is for muscles. Magnesium citrate is for the arteries. Magnesium bisglycinate for stomach acid. Magnesium malate, which is the most bioavailable magnesium, is great for migraines and chronic pain, and it's found in fruits. Magnesium sucrosomial is for energy, immunity, and bone health. And then you have magnesium taurate and orotate, which are both very good for the heart. So which one do you pick? I like this company. This is Bioptimizers, and they make a product called Magnesium Breakthrough. This stuff is awesome. It has all 7 different types of magnesium in it, so it covers all the bases, very absorbable, easy on your stomach, and a 365-day money-back guarantee. There'll be a link down below with a discount code if you want to give it a try. The stuff's awesome. No controversy.
Seed oils.